Ah, fuck. You timed that. You accidentally timed that well. I did the same thing as last week. I waited too long. You literally said it right when the fucking thing. All right, well. You gotta find a new strategy. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Nat19. Heckin' big old campaign 1 of Vestige of Ophiuchus. Session 50. We're us, you're you. Fucking what? What'd I say?
I was just saying Ophiuchus really fast.
Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus. You saying Ophiuchus really fast sounded like a snicker. I thought you were laughing at me about something. Oh no, I wasn't upset. Laugh at me all you want. I'm just
no right to laugh at anyone at any given time.
And also a general reminder for the tournament going forward is that you do not need to announce with anybody who you're going in with. Anyone that is participating in the tournament, who's like joining in, does need to go and discreetly register what magic items you're taking in with the academy people that are there. However, most of you, those that are participating, have already participated, so we can basically operate under the assumption that you're taking in effectively what you took in before. If there's a change to that, please let me know. Like, if there's a change, please private message me what it is that you want to take.
Bogan, take the orb. Take the orb, Bogan. With it, Kyogre will do your bidding.
God.
Is that an unregistered magic item? No, this is a growth.
Oh my god! Ah, Jesus.
From which I spit fire!
Hobgobs are gross, man.
Yeah, we're weird!
Hobgobs!
Yeah, none of you know. Nah.
None of you know.
He's right, we don't know.
But yeah, when we get back to Avi's place, before as everybody's walking in, I just want to kind of put a hand on Lexi's shoulder and let everybody else go in first before we do.
Oh, what's happening? Am I in trouble? What's happening?
No, of course not. What?
Oh, okay. It felt very serious all of a sudden.
Oh, I mean, it's a little serious. I'm not that serious.
Okay.
But I wanted to make sure that you had everything you could before tomorrow. And well, I don't know if you have enough room for this, but I thought it would be instrumental in your well, the others have ways that they can interact with Murkwire, and for you, I wanted to make sure that you could be as protected as you could. So he's gonna take the ring of lightning resistance off, and he's gonna try to hand it over to her.
Oh!
Are you
putting a ring on it, bitch?
That's
Good lord.
He's just like, I know it's my fault that Murkwire is stronger than he was, and if something were to happen, I wouldn't be able to, well, handle it. So I wanted to know if you wanted this.
Quinn, that's a very important ring. I mean,
You're very important.
I mean, are you sure you definitely want me to have it? Like, I mean, I'd feel really, really bad if I accidentally broke it or something. I
don't think you're gonna break it. I fell down the stairs. I jumped into like this weird void creature just then.
Okay, but like,
it's pretty sturdy.
What if I like have on and Murkwire like stands in my hand? What if he like smashes it like that? I feel really, really bad. I feel like it'd be really hard to get another one.
Besides, I know you're too quick for Murkwire to be able to catch you. If you can't use it, that's fine. But as a precaution, if you want it, here.
I mean, I'd have to register it, right? Well, yeah, I think I can. Okay, if you think that it's the best thing for me to take this, I would be very grateful to take this. Thank you, Quentin.
Make sure she wins.
That's a lot of pressure. I'd really like for her to win too.
It may be a lot of pressure, but that's what it means to be in the highest standard.
I know, but like I get kicked out like the second round.
You lost to the one that's going to beat Murkwire. Come on. You lost to the winner of the tournament.
Hey.
Somewhere
it's very disrespectful to the lady.
I can't wait to see I can't wait to see how everything plays out today. I can't wait to see a full highest standard final as well.
You're right. That's what we should do. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be Vogan versus Fenris for the final. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll just give a smile.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
Physical contact. I snap awake.
You do.
My Lexi senses are tingling. I give hug as well. I really appreciate all of you helping me today.
Well, you're our friend and we care about you.
Likewise.
Anyways, as you guys are talking, Lexi, it's very faint and in the distance, and you don't quite parse what the sound is because you're not incredibly familiar with this kind of sound. But as you guys are talking and getting settled in at Avi's place, out in the distance in the city, you hear the faint rumblings of what sounds like a large piece of machinery. But it's the machinery that you've encountered has mostly been dwarven or gnomish in construction and is usually relatively large and clunky. Whatever this is sounds much more rapid, like it's moving. It sounds like an engine going absolutely ballistic. And you as a player would know this sound too. It sounds like a vehicle moving in the city.
Oh shit.
In the far distance, enough that only you're capable of picking it up, and only barely in the silence of the night, you faintly, with your beautiful fox ears, pick up this sound off in the distance. And it goes for several minutes, and then you hear it go far enough into the distance, and it seems to just disappear.
Quinn, there's a really weird sound coming from over there.
A sound?
Mm-hmm.
Weird sound.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, that's strange.
like a big machine or something. It's like 3 a.m. Why is there a big old machine in the city? It's making a whole bunch of noise.
Do you want to go check it out?
No. If we go now, we won't have enough time to sleep, and then we'll be really tired for the tournament. No, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah.
I could go check it out, Master Lexi. I am not in the tournament.
I was
Flux.
just gonna say,
No.
Flux, do you want to come with me and check this out?
Quinn, no.
We don't
If
have
that is what
anything
you
to do.
wish, I would be happy
Yeah,
to
but-
oblige.
Okay, but if it is something, you guys could get hurt, and it would just be the two of you.
It would be no trouble.
Are you better now?
Yes, I am perfectly fine, actually. The Esper's magic worked wonders.
No engaging. You've given a promise now.
Mm-hmm.
We have Winchester. There's no way anything can catch up with us.
Okay.
We will not engage. You're just trying to fucking death flag yourself right now. I need
Hell
you
yeah,
to
dude.
stop,
I just
bitch.
want us to go off. No, here's the thing. I just want us to go off, and then Logan just goes, and the next morning.
And just
So
never
bodies
find
in
out
the
what happened to him.
And then I just
Listen, just because-
remove you guys from the combat tracker. I'm like, okay, so you guys wake up. You just like I take away your character permissions.
Oh my god. I will
Um,
reach down to pull Flux onto Winchester if you'd like,
Absolutely.
so that we can go super fast.
Yeah.
You guys be really careful, okay? Like, don't fight anything, just snoop.
What's
Yes.
the worst that can happen, Lexi? I just gave you a ring
Carrie.
and walked off into the darkness.
Carrie, can you say Snoop again?
Snoop.
Oh my god. Oh no, that's my favorite Scottish word now. Snip.
Okay. How long has it been since we killed the Cuchleon?
Take about an hour to get back.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
Would they have would those 10 hit points have disappeared?
Oh no, I was just wondering if I could have re-upped them when we were on the way back. They last until we rest.
Yeah, okay. If you wanted to, you could have.
Hey.
Cool.
No
Just
reason
getting
why you
roasted.
couldn't be like, yo, turret, give us a little bizibbity zap, and he'd be like, you got it,
Right-
boss!
right before we stop working.
Oh my god, can you give my turrets a voice? You got it, boss.
Got it, boss!
Initiating healing procedures!
This is an objective
I
upgrade
love
on our
every-
friends.
All
I
of
love
my
everything
functions
you
cause me great pain!
Oh,
makes me
that
think
is a
of
design
Command
flaw.
Everything you make makes me smile.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use and I guess I'm
And Quintus, are you using light? Like, do you have
Yes,
a...
I will
Okay.
I will be using the drift flow,
Okay.
Cool. I don't have any inspiration, so
It's pretty good inspiration. That's pretty good check. That's
I'm directing Winchester.
all
okay?
right.
He
So
can-
Flux,
he
we're
can tell
looking
me where to
for a
go.
noise. As you arrive, I'd like you both to roll me a very clutch perception check. And Quintus, I need you to make this with disadvantage because what you're looking for is outside the range of your light.
Come on, y'all.
I'm gonna put my advantage into it to hopefully have a regular ass fucking roll. So there goes my one and only advantage for doing cool things. Let's go. Oh, I had. Oh. That was I dropped the first 7, so that 7 would have been it because I didn't do disadvantage.
Right.
I did advantage. Yeah.
As you both look around, you don't manage to catch it immediately, but Flux, as you scan the area and try to look for things, you see a body, a large creature, not humanoid, but you see a large body sitting off in the darkness, and you only see it because you hear this faint, almost ashing sound. This faint, just like coming from that direction. You turn towards it. Quintus shifts his light over to it, and just before it vanishes, you see what appears to be the mostly mutilated remains of a black Abishai on the ground, with various wounds covering its body. One of its arms severed at the elbow, laying near it, its body ashing away and turning into this fine black dust as this dead Abishai disappears.
Did you see something, Flux?
I am not sure. It's hard to ascertain what transpired here.
Flux, I was looking
Okay.
around and I think 10 people stay in here. That's a very crowded house.
Oh, is that right? That sounds quite uncomfortable, Mr. Quintus.
About all I can get.
Wow. I have been surveying the crime scene, and I'm getting the impression that there may have been more Abishai involved in this encounter that dissolved before we got here. You can see that where the one was when we got here, where it dissolved, there are skid marks, but there are also several other instances of similar markings.
The only thing I'm wondering about is the last time we saw this, we saw those people that were being affected by whatever this was, but there doesn't seem to be anyone like that around here.
People?
Well, yes, when we saw it before outside the city, there were people as if they were drained of their very spirit.
Oh, like my master. I see. Yeah. Yes, I
thought
have
your
not seen
master
any
was-
bodies.
I thought your master was killed. She was drained?
Yes, I apologize. I suppose I wasn't very specific. When I found my master, she was much like the soulless bodies that have been cropping up. Seems, the Tenebros killed her in a similar fashion.
And now these Abishai show up. We were told we weren't going to interact, and there's not really anything else we can find around here by following. Should we make our way back and let the others know in the morning, or should we wait until the tournament is over?
I defer to you, Mr. Quintus.
This
I'm
is
not
something
sure.
that it feels as if you have a lot more stake in than I do, friend.
I'm not sure how much more information we can glean from this, but if it is as you say that the Black Abishai were in league with the Tenebros, perhaps the one riding this vehicle who seems to have killed the Abishai, perhaps they could be an ally. Perhaps our goals align in some respect.
The enemy of my enemy is very still bad, but could help, yes.
Nailed it.
That saying
That was-
didn't exist
that's
before
fair.
now. He started the saying, that's what the saying is now. In this universe, that is the saying.
Oh
Adapt.
yeah.
That statement was a grammatical nightmare.
You could help me with that. We could workshop it. So, get on it, Flux.
We were on it, sir. My God.
Let's make our way back. I'd say we wait until after their fights tomorrow. They have enough to think on for now.
How'd the dagger work for you, Lexi?
I used it once. I didn't really get to do like the webby thing or whatever. Question about it. Where'd you get it?
Got it here in town, if I remember correctly.
Okay, just because I think it was earlier in the tournament that I saw someone else using a dagger very similar to this. And then later, they seemed to, like, once they weren't in the tournament anymore, they were really, really huffy about something. Sips tea, looking
I
at
don't think
others.
I don't think I've ever seen a dagger quite like mine before, but... Oh, something wrong way.
Sipping tea.
Abby, I don't think you can tell from how subtle I'm being. Did you steal this dagger?
I know I'm a master of being subtle. Did you steal this dagger?
I need to laugh.
Just stay in it.
I found it.
Where? So you didn't steal it from someone else who was in the tournament?
Outside of you guys, I really don't know who's in the tournament. So, I don't know. If whoever dropped it, I don't know.
You're
But,
very
well,
lucky
I
to
found
find it. Magic items like that are pretty rare. Especially
Yeah.
not being able to go into the Platinum District. Oh, this
Yeah.
is good tea.
I'm glad you like it. No,
Okay.
I found it.
Well, yes, maybe it's just a weird coincidence then. I'm sorry to imply that you stole it from someone.
Alright.
Feel bad, you bitch.
You thief.
Yeah.
You thiefy rogue.
Do you want it back?
Well, now that I have Vox Victoria, if you want to hold on to it for a little while, you're welcome to try it out a little more if you like it.
It does
you
seem
could
neat.
do that web
Yeah.
thing on.
Yeah, I'd like to do the wave thing.
It can hit a ghost.
Oh, I would like to hit a ghost. That'd be cool.
It's quite
A
satisfying,
ghost.
honestly.
A ghost.
Usually ghosts are afraid.
Logan, are you making fun of my accent?
No, Spencer was.
I was about to say, Vogan, you're quite on a roll.
Guys, look at this cool ring Quintus gave me.
Oh,
Bragging.
He put a ring on it.
well, he's forward
that
with me.
It's the lightning one. I'm getting a slow collection of jewellery from my friends. I have the ring from Quintus, and I have this necklace with the tooth on it from Vogan. It's really cool.
I look at the ring in despair.
You seem
Now
sad
I
about
can't even
something.
kill Lexi.
Oh. I'm gonna pull off one of my small rings and just try to, like, ping it off Vogan's forehead.
Ow! What the fuck?
You're looking at a ring. You want one?
She's giving me a
No.
pretty ring.
No, I don't want a ring.
It
Alright, then give
suits
it back.
you.
She's putting a ring
I
on it.
throw it back at your forehead.
Ow! Okay, yeah, no,
Rather-
that does hurt.
Rather
Yeah.
violent.
You guys sleep okay?
Yes.
Yeah, fine. Did you perch
I'm-
good?
I open my door and just point to my bed. I have a bed, Vogan.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's a nice decoy bed, yeah.
Oh my, I'm going to kill you. Anyways,
Do you think it is a decoy bed? Do you think she has a perch?
go
I
ahead
said it
and
as a
check,
joke, but,
Lexi.
like,
Go look.
that's bait. Don't do
I
it.
dare you.
There's a trap in there. She's gonna fucking murder you.
She might, but she's also daring me.
I'm just looking at Aviana.
What?
I also don't want to be a pussy.
So what are everybody's plans?
I'm looking in Abby's room to find anything that I could mistake as a perch.
There's nothing in there that you could
There's-
mistake as a perch.
Yeah, there's no perch in there, guys.
Like I said. Anyways,
Yeah, but there's like a really small dresser, and maybe she like nests in there instead of perching.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Check for eggs. Check for eggs.
Oh,
oh.
Someone
Anyway,
just had to fuck off with what? What?
I'm going to the Platinum District. You guys are welcome to come with me, but
probably go. Oh, well, maybe we should have breakfast first. Aviana, do you have any eggs?
I'm just crossing my arms under my chest, looking
Should
down
have gone
at
with
Lexi.
Fenris.
Are you serious?
The book is just on the floor.
Yeah! No, No, I don't want you to be mad at me. We should go.
If you're going to the Platinum District, we could all make our way there.
I mean, I don't care. I just want to
Let's
let
all
Rory
say
know that I
hi to
wasn't dead.
Rory.
You want to go say hi to Rory?
I'm not there. I forget.
He did say the next time he saw us, you better be with us. So let's go and do that. Yeah.
That's true.
How
Then
many-
he got really, really mad at us.
Really mad. Very mad for almost no reason.
I'm genuinely laughing.
Oh.
Did his face get all red?
He must really like you.
Almost zero reason.
How many times did you go see him outside of when I asked to marry him to?
Was
Like
it 3?
twice, like 2 times.
Okay, it was 2.
Okay, but why?
To go and tell people things. That's it.
You made him your messenger boy?
We couldn't go in.
Okay, well, whose fault is that, Quintus?
Well, you benefited from it. Look at your swords.
Wait, Rory got me the swords?
No, the little gnome that Roy went to get got you the swords.
Oh.
So in a way.
Weird.
Lexi.
All right, cool. Let's go bother my friend.
Yeah, let's go bother your friend.
We'll approach the gates, I suppose.
As you do, you are stopped by the larger man as he steps forward. He doesn't say much beyond stopping you from entering.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I was hoping to speak with a, what was his name? We worked with him recently at a, dealing with some cultists outside the city, Rory Orman? I believe he's the captain of the Platinum Watch, yeah?
I'm afraid I've never heard of him.
Really?
I'm not terribly well versed in people I don't work directly with. I apologize. Do you mean Volder?
I believe it was his brother.
I didn't realize he had a brother. In any case,
Maybe we're
he
thinking of
motions over to the other guard. He's not here right now. You'll have to look elsewhere.
Well, I just wanted to pass on a message that, recent developments from dealing with the cultists had come up, so I just wanted to pass the message on to Rory, so if you do see him, let him know that, that Aviana wanted to see him.
If I bump into him, sure, I'll pass it on.
Or if you see Valder, that works too.
I believe that Volder is currently at the tournament grounds.
Good to know. Thank you very much.
And is Roth not on duty today?
Roth has been reassigned for some time.
Consequences.
Understood.
There was a report of a certain negligence towards his duties that is currently being looked into. Nothing terribly serious, but he has been moved to more reasonable, active duties since he seems to want to be able to patrol.
Ah, of course. Well, thank you very much, sir. We will be leaving you alone.
As you were.
Did something happen that you're not telling me?
No. But apparently something happens that we don't know about.
Yeah? Who's this Roth guy?
Roth was the guard who went and got Rory for us. At the moment, he looks in. Currently, our name isn't very good inside the Platinum District because of Diane.
If anything happened to him, because you all incriminated him, I will never speak to any of you again.
Aviana,
What?
there is more going on here. We understand this.
Oh, I
But
know.
what we did, we had to do. We want Rory back. We all do. And we will find out what happened.
All right. Lexi, you need to get there, yeah?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, what am I? Just cheese?
I'm
No. No. You are frustrating.
If you
But
want
by
to
the
be
No,
way,
you're
you can be
cheese, alright.
man.
You're a Gouda
I'm
friend.
Got him.
Hey, Vogan. This is a bit late,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
there's something I meant to ask you to do. Could you roll me the most important D100 roll of your life?
Oh no!
God damn it.
some keys.
I can't believe keys.
It's a tournament thing! Wow.
89.
Thanks.
Hey.
Yeah, no problem.
Ooh.
Do we need to
Like,
get?
oh
high?
man.
Do they want high or
Fucking
low?
Argo
Yeah.
and Tanti are sick with the flu. They can't compete. You can.
Oh no.
I just am. Oh gosh, I am concerned. Oy.
But
Get
anyway.
Lexi and Miriam to where they need to be, and then we'll go and see if we can
Yeah.
find Rory's brother.
I have some stuff to do before the tournament starts, but yeah, let's find Volder.
As you look around, though, as I said, you do not manage to find Tantia during this time.
Okay. God, come on, don't ditch me. I'll sit and wait for the others.
You know Tantia wouldn't ditch you.
No, I know. That means something terrible's happened to her, but I'd rather her ditch me
It's
than
Tantia.
something
What could
bad
happen to Tantia?
happen.
She's unstoppable,
Okay.
man.
Oh
Okay.
my god, don't do this!
Okay.
You know what'll get her though? The common cold.
You know what'll get her? Being a human. Lots of things
Being
happen
a
with your human.
And like you see Fenris's knee like going into super drive, like she's fidgeting, like.
And
She's just
I'm sure
nervous.
she's just trying to make you nervous. Like, she's gonna show up late and be all like, haha, I'm Tantia and I showed up late so that I look super cool. Like, you know, like Tantia does.
I know. She's really good at the looking super cool part, but her plan of making me nervous is working. So I'm glad for her on that.
As you guys settle in, time passes by, and the crowds settle again. There's, a decent amount of discomfort and whatnot given the events that have happened in and around the tournament. Lilywind is not around to commentate on things.
Weird.
On account of the fact that, Lilywind was a traitorous dragon who has been chased from the city.
Step up. Do I gotta
in our
get down in
basement.
that ring and commentate?
Whenever you guys start, whenever you guys are waiting for the gates to open up to allow you into the center of the arena, there is one of them opens, and from the area where Murkwire is out, which is the eastern side, with two bodyguards near her, you see what you immediately recognize to be Diane walking out in place of Lilywind. There is a dramatic change to her demeanor today. She doesn't seem nearly as secretarial as she did previously. She seems to have redressed. She looks like this.
I was just about to say.
As she walks out, she appears to be carrying weapons. She seems
Bitch wearing the green!
She walks into the center of the arena, just puts her hand up, pushes her glasses closer up to her eyes, which now have this greenish tint to them. She addresses the crowd, and for the next 2 or 3 minutes, talks to the crowd about the state of the city, promises them that though there is turbulence, there will be peace soon when new rule is established, and that the traders within the merchant lords have been sussed out, and any remaining elements will soon be sussed out. As she talks, you hear this one overly enthusiastic, badly timed, like, ha! Yeah! Coming from Mogrid up in the stands, as if he's way on board with what she's doing. She also then, as she continues to talk, with, by the way, far less enthusiasm than Lilywind when Lilywind emceed this event, she regards as like, and though everything has happened is very unfortunate, we are lucky enough to now have the additional protection of the Academy, as their central forces have arrived. I would like to officially welcome to the city, on behalf of everyone, on the remaining merchant lords in this turbulent time, Rasputin Mortegard. And she motions with her hand up towards the top of the walls. Vogan, you see a figure step out among the various wardens. And for the first time, you see this elderly man with his hands crossed in front of him step out. He looks relatively cross, full beard, he has glasses on as well. He looks very scholarly, has a full cloak on around him that has gold and red lining. Similar colors to what a lot of the other wardens and whatnot seem to be wearing. As he steps out, he puts his hand up to the crowd. Doesn't say anything. He seems to just be content with being regarded as being there, and then puts his hand back down.
So tell me, how many of you are ready then to see these final competitors matching wits and blades? To see your future High Lords stand against equal opponents?
He stops.
In that case, the first fight that we're going to be having is going to be between your future High Lord Murkwire, as well as those who have been selected by Fenris Selberon. In this particular match, those who are fighting have been given the option to select others from the tournament that they have defeated or who have fallen by the wayside to fight beside them. It remains their choice, and we have not been told who exactly they're going to pick. So it will be as much a surprise for us as for you. That said, your future High Lord, Murkwire, has chosen to fight alone, as he wishes to demonstrate to you the strength that he will bring to the city.
There is no sign of Tantia as of this moment.
Oh my god, what am I gonna do?
If Aviana were here, you could take her.
Yeah, dude, can I make like a really quick perception check and see if I can see anyone from Fenris's list? Like around and, like,
yes,
point 'em
go
out?
ahead and roll me a
Cool.
perception check.
Why isn't she here?
The only one you find is Flint. Just like, me.
Let's real quick, let's bring up the list and I'll tell you who you find. I'll say 17. Heckin', one sec. Images.
We can do this.
Believe me, if I could have went with Penny, I would have asked to go with Penny.
So you can choose from, you do have the Una slot, so you can technically ask anybody as long as they are confirmed. That said, that is the one exception where they had to be vetted beforehand because they had to be brought in. So unfortunately, your other options are Flint, Fume, Effluus, and Hebrea. Hebrea being the dwarf that lost to Argo.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Why did this
happen? Can I see?
Now,
any of them?
when you I will say, when you look around, given a lot of them, I know for a fact that Fume is not here.
No! Shit.
Carrie, I need you to roll 3 individual 1d100 rolls to determine between the other 3 if they're present. And I'd like you to roll them into the tower.
Oh, okay. Fume was
Most
literally my other
important
option.
D100 rolls of your
The
life.
most important 1d100 rolls you'll ever make, all at once.
One.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and spoil
If it
this
makes
for
you
you.
feel
So,
any
real
too.
quick, I'm just spoil this for you, even though I wasn't gonna show you these rolls. So, F. Lewis isn't there.
Oh my god!
3. Aren't you glad
Lexi, you
picked
look
me, bro?
around, but among the crowd, you do not manage to, if they are there, you do not manage to see any of the others.
Shit!
Those weren't great.
Anyone?
Call out to him, man.
Fenris, I can't see anyone from your list, so I think you might have to just like pick someone and we'll have to shout and see if they'll come help us. Either that or it's just gonna be me and you fighting them. What do you want to do? This is your match.
I'm freaking out. Who can I pick? Well, it seems like our third person is I wonder where that gosh darn Flint boy went.
He's such a rascal, that Flint, who's on our team now.
Yeah, and possibly in the highest standard.
As you guys are walking out.
No!
Vulcan just yells.
Hey, new member!
Welcome to the
That was
guild.
his that was his thing. He wanted to be in the highest standard.
Yeah.
There is no response. The entire crowd goes quiet during this. There's an era of confusion, and you hear Diane just be like,
Flintwick, if you are present and you are the next member, I suppose you should get down here as soon as you can. Otherwise, your teammates may have to start without you.
there is nothing.
Fuck.
Oh my god!
Did I say Flint? I meant effluent.
The voice, Murkwire's voice raises and echoes through the area, and you just hear, "Take your places.
Well, I really
There are points to prove." As Diane announces the combat between the two of them and raises a hand and is about to be like, "And so, both of you!" And then is about to bring her hand down, Murkwire puts his hand up towards her. "Wait." She seems momentarily shocked by this. "There's something I have to say for the good of this city." Diane brings her hand down slowly. You see the two guards that are with her. They take pause for a second and look to each other.
Make her upset, Murkwier.
All this talk of me being a High Lord is awfully presumptuous. This crowd has cheered for me, and indeed seems to have a certain fondness for me. But what have I really done? He, turns out to the crowd. You've seen me fight, and you've taken my word for what I've done. But what have any of you truly known of me? I am Murkwire. I am a gladiator. I have grown up in poverty, surrounded by blood and combat. But what does that mean if I'm to become a High Lord? That I could protect your city? Fine, yes! But you've all been so swept up in my strength that you haven't looked at what's around you. So if my strength is the only thing that's going to make me your ruler, then I will wage it here. He turns over towards Fenris and then looks towards Lexi. If I lose this match, then I will be conceding my place in the running as High Lord.
Oh shit.
I will not take that throne.
That's not pressure.
To that end, he brings one claw up to his chest. To that end, I'm fighting alone so that you can see the strength of the person you would put in top. I am Murkwire. I am the strongest that there is. But beyond that, I am nothing. So, as a special exception for this match, I will show you the storm that will take this city if I do win. You see lightning begin crackling around him. The power that I bring to the throne, that I have acquired through combat, and nothing else. You see, coming from the chest plate of his armor, a bright arcane glow as lightning begins wisping around it. So if you can beat me, and if you can defeat this, I will stand down. So come on! Come and stand before me! Orbis! And he raises up his hand, and lightning begins charging overhead. There's a flash as lightning strikes behind him. You see energy, arcane energy, pouring out of him as if life force from Murkwire is being converted into mana that... not mana, but into magical energy that flows behind him. And begins creating the form of the beast that you know to be Orbis Maharaga. I bring nobody else in to fight with me, because this strength that is mine is the only ally I need. So, either I will use this to put this city on the right path, or I will be shown that there is another way. And he looks out towards the two of you. So which will it be? And then Murkwire.
Yeah, come get it.
How much distance is there between the two of you, do you figure?
Leave me alone. You...
35? He takes a step towards you, takes the greatsword out of the ground, and he rushes to you. Initially, you don't think that he's going to be able to cover the space to get to you. He seems to move much more quickly than before. His movements seem less concise, but a lot more reckless. As he gets to you, he stops. He hits the ground in front of you, brings up the greatsword, and Murkwire...
Time's Guardian. Oh.
And Murkwire is going to rage.
Yeah! Come on, big boy!
Oh no, you guys are boned.
Because he is now back to being what he should have been, pre-being controlled. He is now back to being a barbarian.
You just had to fucking heal heal him, didn't you?
Is it?
Have fun.
Damn! Holy shit, you guys are boned!
That's why he was always on the cover of my gladiator subclass.
I'm freaking out.
The first thing he's going to do is when he hits you, he is going to... when he's going to try to hit you is what he's going to do first. The greatsword comes down on you. It is a miss.
Yeah!
He brings the first one down. As it does, you use your abilities over time to slow things down, and with the ferocity he strikes down on you with, you cause him to... he seems to move slower, and you move to the side as his greatsword hits the ground, and there's this massive reverberation that comes from the greatsword as it collides with the stone. He is going to quickly make another attack against you, because he has two. He goes for another one. He hits with that one. As he hits you, there's such overwhelming force that you feel like you almost get knocked down by this attack, but you manage to stay on your feet. He's still going to do damage. You take 17 damage from his greatsword as it strikes into you. As it rears up, and it rushes down towards you, it is going to go for another bite attack on you.
Oh, come on, Lexi. This thing better roll low. Roll low, you
Okay.
Rock, if you can do anything super cool, now would be the time.
As it goes down in to try to bite you, there's a second where you bring up your eyes and you cover your eyes as it's about to strike into you, and then there's a sudden, almost thunderous burst and stop as when it feels like it should have connected with you, you hear the sound of wind, of intense gusting coming from just beside you. Opening your eyes, you look up and you see there is effectively a wall of tornado-like wind separating you as its horns are piercing through them, trying to get into it. And you just hear echoing across the area very loud, like, "Hey! Sorry I ended up being late, guys!" As you see, Fenris, you turn and see off beside it, leaning on his quarterstaff with one hand out towards the wind, the other hand, like, elbow on the quarterstaff, hand behind his head, you see Flint standing in the open gate off behind Orbis.
Oh my god.
Sorry about that. I thought that if I was late, I'd look cooler.
I'm so mad.
Kept you waiting.
And frankly, he like puts pressure on the quarterstaff, causes it to spin up and grabs it.
I think I succeeded!
All of the bleeding that I'm doing would disagree with you.
And all the bleeding that you're not doing would say that I did a good job. I really gotta thank you guys, letting me into the highest standard like this in exchange for my help. You're a real accommodating bunch.
As Orbis turns towards him and rushes at him.
Lux, when are we gonna tell him that we actually have a pretty bad name right now?
It's okay, so does he. It's going to move over to him and it's going to make two of its claws. It's going to try to constrict him, actually. It rushes to him, immediately circles around him, to which he doesn't seem to really care as it moves around and its body begins tightening. He's like,
oh, come on. Even you want to get that close to me?
And it's going to hit. And it's going to do a lot of damage. Also, I need to put up that he's...
Flint, you just got here,
He's just
you
like,
son of a bitch!
That hurts. All right, that's a lot. Okay. Ah!
And I gotta put these concentrating on wind wall. One sec.
You maybe need to put on
Actually,
something
with that
game-based,
damage, he has just ceased concentrating on wind wall. And that is Orbis's turn for the most part.
Hey, Lexi! As long as I'm kind of held up by this thing, you're doing pretty okay, right? Like, you can use me as an advantage, huh?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Then I got absolutely no reason to get out of here.
And you see, as he's doing this, he's just like pulling the smaller, like you see an arm wiggling out, holding a secondary rod, as he like points it up in the air, wrestling it free from the coiling body, and just points it down at himself and like bonks his own head with it.
Good thing I got this.
And he is going to use the Staff of Healing that he acquired on himself.
Yes! I am so happy he has. I don't have to
and let's see. How far away are you?
God. Fenris or Lexi?
Yeah, Lexi.
I'm 35
I'm too
feet
far.
from Orbeus.
So, you've taken some damage. He is going to use 5 charges, and he is going to use Mass Cure Wounds to heal both of you.
Oh my god.
Lexi, I'd like you to... I don't have this on his sheet, so I'm just going to roll it. Give yourself back... Whoo! Give yourself back goddamn... What would that be, a +3? Why can't I do basic math? Give yourself back 20 hit points.
Oh shit!
That was
All
an
right.
insanely good mass cure wounds.
Wow.
Damn.
Welcome to the highest standard.
Yo, right? Yeah, you can get on in, boy.
Sorry,
Shit.
Vogan.
Yeah,
I'm no longer on the boat of not having Flint in the group.
He is going to attempt to attack you, Fenris, with his bite.
Yeah, that's fine.
Goes in for the bite. That's a hit. This is gonna hurt. Brings down on you. His full body weight crashes down. Oof! You succeed your haste check. You take 21 damage reduced to 20. He's then going to use his 2 claws on Flint, continuing to ravage at Clint. Flint. At Clint. With the 2 claws that he has there, using some of his many claws. The first one misses!
Alright.
And the second one also misses!
Yes!
Unlikely, but true.
Do it.
Goes for the 2 attacks. Flint, like, pulls the quarterstaff out from being bound and, like, strikes the claws as they come towards him. When it hits them, you guys hear this faint sizzling sound as the quarterstaff connects with them. He's like, oh, cool. I thought you'd be some kind of divine thing, but you're just a big old monster. I'm good at dealing with you. He is going to take his greatsword and he strikes it into the ground beside him, and he's going to pull out a longbow that he has with him, and he's going to fire at you
Yeah, of course you
guys.
have a fucking longbow. God, didn't consider that. Fuck.
He fires. The first one is blocked by your armor.
Yes!
You bring up your
There's
shield.
more than one?
Yes, he can fire his longbow twice.
Oh!
As he has been doing, what with his attacks. And he fires the second one. The second one misses as well. He doesn't hit with either of them.
I live, bitch. You say the Marquire. I live, bitch.
I mean, you did too. That's something I'm not exactly enthused about. Besides, okay.
Hey, Lexi.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad Flint stole that staff of healing?
Shut up.
I certainly am.
Fucking.
I don't
I'm
condone
conflicted
it,
about
but-
this boy. Leave me alone.
By the way, as you come up, Fenris, Flint will have a very brief moment to be like, hey, there's you. Right. So,
Hey.
I have some stuff you might want to know about your girlfriend.
Oh.
I'm all
I'll
ears.
tell you
Okay.
after. We're a bit busy.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Is she okay?
Bit busy.
Okay.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Thanks.
You got it.
We need to win. Okay.
go ahead and roll your damage.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, that hits. 23 hits, absolutely.
Yay! Yay, go Carrie!
You throw your weapon at it, you hit it, you deal 25 damage. It doesn't like that. A large chunk of it gets hit. Some of the color begins to leave the gemstone elements of it, and it slumps down for a second. Then you see a flash of magical energy from Murkwire, and it seems to almost respond like a car engine sputtering back to life. Hey, oh, Shadowblade, what a cool thing.
It's true.
You bring it back, the blade flies through the air like a streak of darkness back into your hand, reforms itself into the shape of a totally black blade. Murkwire is going to... Yeah, Murkwire's going to attempt to bap Flint.
No.
Goes for 1 greatsword attack on him, so that's a crit.
Oh, fuck.
Looks to him, strikes him. Flint is all kinds of unconscious.
Oh my god.
Did he cleave him in twain?
He's not cleaved in
No.
twain. Flint has a lot of hit points.
Did he cleave him in twain non-lethally, Logan?
Strikes him. As he does, Orbis releases Flint and lets him fall to the ground as Flint zones out. Then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
No, leave me alone.
7. He's going to coast around and he's going to go for an attack on Fenris.
Don't leave me alone in this fight. Don't do it.
Is there anything I
please.
can do with my favor? Probably not.
No, not for this.
I forget. Okay.
Attacks. He hits.
Oh, God.
Yeah, bye.
Oof. Lexi.
I'm so screwed.
Runs up, strikes you, hits you, you are down.
I have nothing to get y'all back up. Nothing.
As he rushes forward, strikes you. As he does, he like reaches up, grabs Fenris by like the neck and collar, lifts her up with one of his hands. You hear her crunching, and he brings his greatsword up and strikes her with it. She falls unconscious. He drops her as Orbis turns behind him, looming over him like a great shadow as he looks over towards you, Lexi.
You need to dash. And hopefully
let's see how the smallest of you do. And that
I may be
is...
unconscious, but I believe in you.
Fenris, roll me a death save.
Okay.
Again, Harok, if you want to do anything really cool.
Oh my god! Oh my lord!
I said nay, nay, dear sir!
But she refused.
Oh, queen!
Hell yeah!
Oh my god!
Yeah?
Your filthy hands off of her!
As you are prone, by the by, I assume you stand?
Yeah, what do I do? Okay,
Healing word
yeah, I'm gonna healing,
Just so you know, he reckless attacked, so if you do choose to attack him, you'll have advantage.
Oh, yes, this is a bonus action. That's fine. I'm gonna bonus mass healing word me and Flint at 3rd level.
Okay. You can also use it on Lexi.
I need all the hit points I can get. Because I don't think I'm gonna nat 20 twice.
Flint needs 1.
It's true.
That seemed to only roll on me. Can I roll on Flint as well?
Did you?
You're targeting Orbis.
Oh.
Well, don't give him that.
It did not heal Orbis, no.
Okay.
But you were targeting Orbis.
It gives him 4. He gets 4 hit points.
All right, I'll drag it onto him.
Okay, that's my bonus action, and then for my action, I'm gonna fucking clock Murkwire. Or no, yep, that's the only thing I can do. Cause I don't have
The only thing I can do is
You
come back
hit.
from the dead.
You strike him, dealing 5 damage to him as you hit him. As he looks towards Lexi and is very like, let's see what the smallest of you can do. You get up. Magic causes you and Flint to stir as Flint, his fingers just like scrape along the ground beside Orbis as he slowly comes to. You come up as you stand, bring your hammer up into him and knock Murkwire off center as he doesn't expect you to hit him. As you hit him, he flies into a brief frenzy and seems to power through part of the attack. He temporarily hit points his way through it, but he's off center enough he doesn't hit you. He's used his reaction. You back up from him.
you can move.
Yeah.
And then I move. Yeah.
And then you move.
Move, skidoo.
As you do this, and as he is about to move towards you, he like looks to Fenris, then back over to you, and is like, that's fine. Soon enough, you'll be down, and he points his hand forward. Orbis! It's time to... And as he says this, there's a clattering of footfalls upon metal as Flint runs up the back of Orbis, and you just see him come up over his head with his staff like, hey! I have returned! In a very overly dramatic fashion. And he is going to try to go for a bap against this boy. And he's gonna go kaboom and hits. And as Orbis turns, I grew up in the wild, you know, and monstrosities like you, I learned to hunt you pretty damn good. He strikes it.
Oh my god! One down.
He hits Orbis, and as he does, there's a flash of energy that comes from the tip of the quarterstaff as Orbis gets struck back. The glow around Murkwire ceases as Orbis falls back and his body begins crumbling away bit by bit as if it were ethereal. Lightning begins charging around the area, and then suddenly, with one flash of electric energy, the body of Orbis disappears. And on the way down, Flint, like, looks towards Murkwire as he's, like, coasting down at him. He brings his claw up. And he's gonna go for a hit on him.
Oh, come on. Flint, you know, if you took them both down, I will buy you anything you want.
And...
Oh my god!
Murkwire brings up one of his arms and sort of hits Flint back, and Flint tumbles back, somewhat anticlimactically as he hits the ground.
That's fine.
You got Orbis, it's on.
Well. If I can take out that thing, I can't see any reason.
He, like, gets up and, like, rubs a bit of blood away from his lip, just wipes it away.
I don't see why I can't take you down.
And
Bye, guys.
Murkwire.
Yep, bye guys.
And Murkwire is going to go ahead and use that big old greatsword that he's got going on. He's gonna reckless attack.
Bye guys.
Murkwire is going to re-summon Orbis at full health.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
He is going to greatsword attack on Flint.
Oh.
And hit!
Okay.
He strikes Flint, and Flint skids back unconscious again.
Yep.
He then brings it up, and he's going to bring it down on Fenris.
Bye.
And he hits Fenris. Fenris is now down. Alright, Lexi. It's you versus Murkwire.
He doesn't have a reaction, so this is the one to get
This is an interesting parallel. He's out of turn, he has a reaction. This is an interesting parallel to how things went in game 1.
Yeah, I was thinking it too. Okay.
Oh, them narrative beats. Of course, it's all scripted, so I mean, what's it worth?
Bat
But
him with my shadow blade, but I also want to try to. I'm gonna booming blade him. So here I go.
yep, you can do both. There's no reason you can't do both. Target him also, please.
I thought I had. Oh fuck! I must have untargeted him when I clicked it. I'm sorry.
All right, I targeted him for you. That is a hit.
Oh, thank God.
So you booming bladed him, and you hit him with an attack. So add your sneak attack damage, and then go ahead and do your thing. Add your thunder damage and your sneak attack. Oh my God, Shadow Blade and Booming Blade are an amazing combination of spells. This is fucking prime Lexi, is what this is. Imagine, good God.
To do it for me.
Oh, damn.
I'm fucking dying.
He takes 28 damage as you strike him. He is going to have resisted an amount of the damage, but you did over what he got as temporary hit points, so he cannot make a attack back at you, and that is his reaction.
Okay.
Flint's turn. Flint's gonna roll a death save.
Get up, you son of a bitch!
One.
He failed! He failed 2 of them!
No!
Damn it.
If he fails another one, then the barrier is going to stabilize him.
Okay.
Damn it.
He doesn't die, that's good.
Yeah, they have basic countermeasures against death here, as long as it's tournament-based.
Coward.
Coward? You're in a public competition!
You.
Just let that barrier down.
Man, they put up a giant barrier to prevent unwanted magic and from, like, the audience from getting hurt, but I don't know, I think they should just let people die.
I think they should just let Flint die.
Why do you hate Flint so much?
He's a bad boy.
He's one of them.
Oh, and you're so good.
3, 4, 5,
war
6,
criminal?
7. He is going to stop on the edge of it. And he's going to fire at you with 2 longbow shots because he knows.
Care just stay in there and just keep throwing shadow blades at him.
Oh, fires! That's a hit.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. Oh, I rolled it already. Sorry. Uncanny dodge would have halved it. You got a 1 on that, anyways. So you Shadow Blade is gone.
Well, never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the damage was going to be, but you would have taken less, so you would have taken 4 less damage. So I'll put your hit points up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at you. Look at you with your almost no damage. As that hits you, you get struck by it. You lose concentration on the Shadow Blade, which vanishes. He fires a second longbow shot at you. That one hits as well. Fires. You take 5 more damage. Alright, Lexi. What do?
At least
You have one more second level spell slot. If you wanted to remake Shadow Blade, you could. Yeah.
It's been helping, man. It's been getting them, so I think I'm gonna do it. Did it? Is it my last spell slot? Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna throw one at him. Should I? Yeah. No. I'm just gonna throw it, and then I can bonus get it back.
Yep.
Yeah,
on your next turn. Because you've used your bonus.
Oh shit. Have I?
Bonus is to cast.
Yeah,
Oh,
casting
bonus
it's
to
a
cast
bonus.
it. Shit, you're right. Fuck. Sorry. Okay. Here I go. Throwing it. Wee.
Runs out, pushes him in.
Yo, yeah.
Go ahead and roll it.
Eat it.
Doing it.
That's a hit!
Yeah!
I can bat you.
But it's not sneak attack.
I know.
You hit him, it deals
pretty
14
good.
damage, that's pretty good. He looks, when you hit him, he looks tired at this point. Murkwire, he can't, technically he can. He's gonna use Uproarious Violence again. He's running out of these. Damn. He can't counterattack you, you're too far away. But he can try to reduce it. And he does reduce it by a bit. You wouldn't. Alright. Fenris?
Okay, get on.
Let's see if you're still in the running.
Come on.
You have... The next one decides if you stabilize or if you stabilize.
I got
Or Nat 20.
Yeah. You're up, Lexi.
Okay.
What will you do?
With my movement, I can get to him.
Fuck him up.
So fucking, I'm gonna get to him. Oh shit! I'm moving the guardian. I think. And shut.
Suddenly looks a lot like Fenris.
The guardian drops its weapons, just like punches into its own fist, like, you're messing with my daughter.
Yeah, I can't.
It's just Fenris is subconscious. It's like the inside head of Sokka.
So what are you doing?
I can't move my token, but I'm gonna get up to Murkwire if I can. Yeah.
You're gonna get up to him? Here, let's... we will do, because I didn't put this on a bottom layer. I'm gonna get rid of you, delete this token, and we'll just go. There.
Okay.
So, you like there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You rush back towards him. This is like such a nimble versus brute fight.
This is literally the... I'm using air quotes here, weak against the storm.
I think this is...
Like, really...
I wouldn't call Lexi weak. I'd call Lexi nimble.
Yes, yeah. I know. I mean, in the sense of like what Murkwire's like... His opinion.
David versus Goliath.
Yes.
Very. This is a very this is like one of the most successful hit and run attempts I've seen in D&D, because normally those kind of tactics don't pan out.
I'm moving blade, shadow blade.
Okay,
blade combo.
Go ahead and roll the attack.
Wombo combo.
That wombo. Are you using your favor?
The wombo.
I have one left.
And it would be a shame to waste it now.
I wish I could.
I don't have advantage on him because he didn't reckless. So fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Add a 3 to your modifier window and
At
go ahead and make that
negate
attack.
The heckin' damage he just healed.
Okay, here we go. Oh god.
That's a hit. Before you roll damage, I'm going to apply the temporary hit points before, which I should have been doing this whole time. That wasn't good, Murkwire. That's his last Uproarious Violence, and unless he snaps out of it, that's all his rages, baby! Go ahead.
Cool. Fuck you. You also heckin' booming blades on him because I hit him.
Yep.
Yeah! Oh my god! You're doing so
You didn't, it didn't add in your...
Windy of Thunder, yeah.
Lightning before the thunder.
Oh, it didn't add.
That's so weird that it didn't do that.
Yeah.
Damage, 1d8, thunder spell. I don't know why it didn't do that. Roll 1d8.
Boy. God damn it.
It is what it is.
That's alright.
Yeah.
That's alright. Still a big chunker of damage.
He takes very little actual damage, but once again, you've cut through his Uproarious Violence entirely.
That's good. It's done for.
He was hit, and he's now coated in that energy, and it was his reaction to do that, so... Alright, Flint!
And then you just travel to the other side of it again.
Oh fuck, I accidentally rolled it 3 times. Flint is up!
Yes! Yes!
Flint got a nat 20!
A fucking kill!
He's going to stand from where he is, very groggily look over to where Murkwire is. What's the distance? And he is, yeah, fucking he can do it.
Oh my god!
If Flint and Lexi help me, I'm gonna be indebted to all Kitsadria for all time, except for Scandal.
He like just looks over in that direction, and he is going to put his hand up. He's like, take his quarterstaff, knocks it on the ground a couple of times, as if like testing if it's hollow, points it over towards Murkwire. Hey, it's like I told you, you should be nothing compared to that big guy, right? And he uses Hold Person on Murkwire.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Murkwire looks like he's about to charge through the Guardian. As he does, he stops and seems to freeze up entirely.
Lexi! Since we haven't been escorted out of here, I assume you're still out there somewhere?
Hi, Flint.
Take him down!
Fenris! Roll it.
Get up, girl.
Roll your death save.
Up.
Bread.
Oh no!
Alright.
That is dead.
Fenris, you are now stable.
Stabilized, yeah.
Yeah. Lexi, you see Murkwire freeze up. You hear Flint calling out to you as he was. You see him. It's a very like Diablomon at the end of the first Digimon movie, like shaking, trying to move, trying to bring his sword up, like just his entire body still fighting against it and making some motion, but just a wild shaking as he's rendered completely unable to properly process what's happening. It's your turn.
Omnimon.
All right, Lexi, it's back to you.
Oh my god. You're going doing the same thing, we. Booming
Remember,
blade.
hit advantage.
Shadow blade. Oh god.
I wanted to be an inch.
Oh god, please. For the love of God, please.
Come on.
That's a hit. Hit critical.
So I
Go ahead and roll.
love the
Add your
flavor,
sneak
though.
attack
Okay. And hit critical.
and hit critical. Make sure that button's lit up, and then roll your damage.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh
Carrie.
Jesus.
Carrie, you can do this.
Oh my god.
Imagine if Argo were there to be like vulnerable. Anyways, you rush in, get in towards him.
Damage.
He like breaks free at the last second from the paralysis, brings the greatsword up, swings it over your head. You slide under it, bring the shadow blade up, and how do you want to do this?
Don't ask me that. I'm like actually crying. I can't fucking. Please let me go for me, Logan. I can't.
You slide forward, bring the blade up. It connects just under his ribs, and though it doesn't cut him physically, his eyes strain as the psychic energy pulses through him. He lets go of the sword briefly as his hand leaves it, and then at the last moment grasps it again, reasserting his control over it. You slide by him, going about 10 feet behind him as you spin, dragging the blade out the other side of his side. You spin, dust getting kicked up in a circle around you as you spin to a halt and remain on the ground, your fingers placed on it, looking away from him. As he stumbles forward, this line of black shadow ripping along his side, brings his greatsword up and slams it into the ground, and then buckles down on it as he loses consciousness, still standing, using his greatsword to keep him standing up. There was silence from the crowd. Briefly. Yeah! Selective cheering begins. There's some booing that begins happening as people seem unhappy with it. As the booing begins and people begin yelling out in favor of Murkwire, the person that most of them had chosen that they wanted to win the tournament, you hear his voice, though weak, emanating out using the magic of the area. If you wanted me because I was strong, then turn your back on me now. Because there is stronger than me out there. He like wrestles himself up as he tries to stand. He falls to one knee. I concede. And I rescind my application as a candidate for High Lord. I have no desire to rule this city. You see Diane, who's been standing off on the side of the match, not looking bothered. She knows to not have any outward reaction to this. But you see her push her glasses up. Once again, the light reflecting from them, covering her eyes. And I will suss out the remaining corruption. And he falls forward. Yeah! This time, with that being said, cheers begin igniting up different people that you know from the city. Kyverium, Lyra, other allies that you got, and all begin cheering and ushering different groups of people into cheering as well. You see Diane steps out to the middle of the arena. This isn't the last time you'll see Murkwire compete. In the next round, he and the loser of the next match will have to compete for the third place in the tournament. That said,
That's how I'll get third.
That said,
God damn.
she looks over to where Murkwire is collapsed, and there's no direct indication of it, but those of you that know their relationship can tell there's some venom in what she's saying as she finishes.
Otherwise, Murkwire has been fairly entertaining up until this point, hasn't he? A pity that it had to come to an end now.
And I believe that is where we're going to stop for today. But everybody else, and those that are here, goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody!